to be gone. Look, he got gold.
We can move on to a donation if you'd like.
Do it. You won't.
We've just had $100 from Kirley Chili Maxwell.
Oh no.
Oh,
Comment is, just got home from a trip from the snow down in Perisher, and I'm glad to kick back and relax with some amazing people raising money for a good cause.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Be disappointed we weren't invited to the snow, but you know, like, cheers for the donation. That's really
well, with global warming,
I too like the
come to
snow.
us.
like the giant fucking iceberg that snapped off and started floating past the coast of Australia. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, my ultimate is ready. Oh, hey Widow. What's happening? It's Crack-a-lackin' girl. How you doing? You coming often? You want to grab a bite to eat?
Sam's riding on a whiteboard. I'm very scared.
Adam, you have a question? Oh, okay.
Oh, goody.
So, who's eating the pickle? Is it Sam?
Sam.
Oh,
Eating the pickles.
I'm really glad I'm not Sam's toilet right now. Just saying.
Are you usually Sam's toilet?
No, when
Hot
Sam,
dog
when
time,
Sam,
man. You
when
do what
Sam
you
goes
need
to
to
take
do.
a shit, it's just going to be a sensor bar. It's not gonna be-
What's everyone talking about my bodily functions? I know this is a science show. Jesus.
Your body
Yeah,
is just an enigma of science.
So,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be. It's gonna smell like cinnamon. It's gonna have egg in it, and it's also gonna have pickles.
Your toilet's just be like, what the fuck is going on here?
That's just not what I was paid for! Because toilets are paid for. I don't know about you guys, but every time I do a shit, I drop
and
a couple
toilet
of silver
slavery.
coins in it.
And
Don't do that, it'll ruin your plumbing. Oh god, Adam's writing a question and
So
it's
I'm
been
gonna
writing
take
for about
it.
3
I've
hours
just
now.
emptied a pencil. I'm assuming the D&D is
Alright.
happening out there.
D&D's happening.
Why do girls just want to have fun?
Girls just the wanna have fun.
I don't have a good authority.
Yeah, girls just the wanna have fun.
Yeah,
I'd say
I'm
because
just
they're
wondering.
people. I'd say because they're people as well.
Just wondering if any clinical studies have been done to prove that women just want to have fun.
So, being three guys at a table here, do we want to talk about the female orgasm?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Why it exists?
and we're done.
Oh my god.
We got 2 thumbs up here.
It's a trap.
10 years.
Explain, I'll take notes.
So every.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Okay. So, do we wait? Are we legitimately wanting to talk about the
Yeah,
female
sure, why
orgasm?
not?
Why it
Unless,
exists.
unless Twitch has a thing where we can't talk about that shit.
The female orgasm.
I don't know.
Twitch
Did
have a thing where we can't
someone-
talk about that
did
stuff?
someone check the
Alright.
numbers?
So, apparently.
We can't show nipples, but we can talk about getting chicks off.
Wait, what?
No, we can't show nipples. You get banned. I've made my way around it by putting on nipple tape.
Oh, shut up.
It's how
Can
you
we
do
have
it.
some tape, please?
Oh,
I'll work it under the shirt
Taking
here.
nipple tape off though fucking sucks,
Yeah.
man. It really
This
tickles
is, I
nipples.
think that's
Take
like
nipple
90% of
off
the reason why I trim my chest hair. It's just for nipple tape.
Yeah, I don't.
Dude, your chest is so hairy. I just feel like sticking pencils and pens in there and just leaving them to hang.
No.
It's like, where's your pencil case?
If
Under
anyone
my
knows,
shirt!
I've had my legs waxed 2 years running, and
Oh,
apparently it
fuck.
may be happening
I
again.
really hope that you get waxed again. Your back.
You're,
is just
you're
like-
doing it with me.
My back has no hair.
No, your arms.
No, we're doing my chest though.
Alright, fine.
Gotta keep the arm.
Can we just wax? Can we try? Can we try and wax
When
like
it's
the root teeth symbol?
Oh. We need a pair of
We need a
scissors and wax
stencil.
tape.
We need a stencil. Stat.
How do you
Are we
wax
going
a
to try?
stencil?
Well, what you do is that. Oh yeah, the hair's gonna tear. The paper
No. So just get the
believe in the
hair
heart of the
removal
cards,
cream.
and then.
Just
Fuck,
hair
did not do
removal
well.
cream it. Just like put it on the shape of a root logo and just like.
I was gonna say what you do is you get a stencil, you put it on the chest, and then you get I don't know maybe some whiteout,
Heal me.
and then you get some whiteout, and then you put it around the edge of the stencil, and then you take that off, right? And then what you do inside
You've
the
seen the
whiteout,
logo, right?
Inside, yeah, it's intricate.
It's a punching kangaroo.
It's intricate. It's
You're
super
asking a
intricate.
lot of white out here.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
you'll be right. Just the outline. Just the outline. I don't have to see the fucking I don't know tires on the boxing gloves. I just need the silhouette.
Just need the silhouette of a kangaroo. Again, you're
Exactly.
asking a lot of white out. When Mr. Out first
Yeah, I
invented
love science
white out,
questions. You're making it super difficult, but also sodium in water is fucking amazing. I almost I'm not allowed to at one school that I was teaching at. I'm not allowed to do it anymore.
White out your chest?
James.
No,
Is he Vinny's
sodium.
I'm trying to donate to make them dab away.
next one.
Vinny, no, please.
Yes, I'm not
Also-
gonna do it.
Okay,
No,
Ben's
yeah.
cooped a... Okay,
Shut up.
so We're playing PUBG.
Oh god.
Fantastic game of PUBG. By the way, we came like 60th
Where Vinny
or
got
whatever.
shot. Where Vinny got shot in the head.
So we're
And
playing
Vinny
with our
got
lovely
money.
friend Ben here, and he talks about this guy's
In a
going
game.
along. It's like it's time to perform the coup de grace. What's that, Ben? The coup de grace? Please, Ben, tell us about the coup de grace.
In my defense, it was 10 o'clock at night, and I was tired.
And
we
you were
also had a
sober.
few beds.
Words
No,
are
I
hard.
did a couple of
Words
drinks
are
at that
hard.
point.
At the time. Yeah.
So,
I meant to say coup de grace.
Coup de-
but
okay,
what
it's
came in my
like
head
you've
was
got
coup
you
de grace.
finally got the pronunciation right. It took you.
Coup
a
de
few
grace.
goes.
Coup de grace. Anyway,
So,
question.
so when you overthrow a government, is it coup de teat? Is it a coup de tit?
We can't have them on stream.
Can't have coup de tits?
No coup de tits on
Who do
stream.
we want to overthrow here?
Got a question for you.
Okay, do it.
What would happen if a hairdryer with continuous power was turned on and put in an airtight 1 by 1 by 1 meter box?
It would just get hot. The box would just get
Yeah,
really, really
well,
hot. It just
It
circulates.
depends what this box is made of.
So-
But the laws of thermodynamics kind of dictate that it would just get super fucking hot,
Okay.
but it would melt itself. Wouldn't it? It would get to a
box-
point
the
where there'd be
hairdryer would
enough
just, like,
energy.
Actually, that's not exactly true.
Really? It would get to a level
Oh
of
no,
being
because
hot.
the air would expand because the hotter air means it takes up more like space.
So-
the box would actually.
Is it a lead
expand.
box? Because that shit's
Let-
not
let-
going to give a
it
shit.
depends. It depends on it, but let's say it's a material which can't be destroyed. So
Adamantium. got
yeah,
it.
basically.
RuneScape for life.
Shut up.
Who remembers RuneScape?
I do.
So-
My cousin used to play
So,
it. It just
right,
used
so
to.
if you were to put it on the normal thing, which is about, let me see here. 1,875 watts goes into a hairdryer.
Yep.
There's a lot of watts.
What?
A lot of
So
watts.
if you were to put it in there, if you put it into a metal box, it would eventually heat up the surface to about 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius. So it wouldn't get that hot.
Fahrenheit don't count for shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Get out of here.
140 Fahrenheit.
For those of you who can't do the conversion.
Isn't it like 3/4 and then plus 37.5 degrees?
Divided by the square
Yeah.
root of 5, yeah.
Oh, fucking. Who came up with it? Who came up with this?
With 18,750 watts, the surface of the box would reach over 200 degrees centigrade.
Time to cook some eggs.
Oh shit.
It went up to 187 kilowatts, which is, I can't remember how many watts that is, like in terms of watts and kilowatts and gigawatts.
Well, kilo is Latin for 1,000.
1,000, yeah.
Good math.
So at
Not like that megabyte to fucking
Yeah, yeah.
kilobyte bullshit, which is like 1,024
Yeah.
bytes as a kilobyte.
Sometimes it's just 1,000. Sometimes.
Sometimes we have a rule, sometimes we say, fuck the rule.
Look, working in IT, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry for all of
So
that.
this is my favourite. So
Mistakes were
at
made.
18.7 milliwatts,
It's as sad as kazoo.
That is the sickest duck noise.
the surface of the box would reach 2,400 degrees centigrade. If it was steel, it would have melted.
Yep.
If it was made of something like tungsten, it may last a bit longer.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Oh,
Business.
shut up.
Ooh,
At
confirmed.
187
Bush did it.
megawatts,
Yeah.
it would make the box glow white. It would have melted its way through the floor. Basically, if someone threw a water balloon or something at it, the steam would launch the box outside. That's how hot it is.
Round the outside, round the outside. Oh, fuck.
Good trailer bot girls, come around the outside.
At 1.87 gigawatts. That's a huge amount of power. That's
Travel back in time. Alright, I should probably point out I have never
No,
seen
that is
Back to the
actually it.
Future.
The hairdryer's never
What?
Yeah, I've never seen Back to the Future before.
Boo.
I know, I just. Childhood was rough.
Basically, the box is so bright you can't get within a few hundred meters. Otherwise,
Dude,
you're
I'd
gonna
try
fly.
anyway.
The fucking, like, you could get the best fried eggs.
Yeah, you just hold it up.
Like-
You just hold up the eggs close.
You
to
just
the-
walk up with a pan and it's like, what are you doing? So just give me a minute, just holding the pan in the air.
It sits in the middle.
There
Of
we
a,
go.
it sits in the middle of a growing pool of lava. Anything within 50 to 100 meters bursts into flame.
Isn't there that thing at like the bottom of Chernobyl? It's like that big like
The elephant's foot.
yeah, the elephant's foot. It's just like radioactive lava.
Yeah. And someone had a Giga counter and it went to like they broke the Giga counter.
It was on a
That's how much
robot.
it
They
is.
couldn't
Yeah.
get anyone in there. They had
No.
to get a robot. Is,
Because
by the way, is
anyway-
there anything more terrifying than the terms radioactive lava?
And
That
there's
just seems like
elephant's foot.
nightmare
Yeah.
fuel.
No,
No,
it's-
it can't, it
It
can't
had,
all
yeah,
is.
it actually is nightmare fuel. Sorry.
Oh my god.
What are your nightmares?
How else are we supposed to run our nightmare vehicles? I don't know. I don't know why I sound like an elderly person from the 70s.
You're playing Overwatch, and there's a bunch of 12s.
Yes, because that just screams elderly person. Oh, fuck. Shield. 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 Get away from me, Tracer.
Oh, it's Doomfist.
Get Rick rolled.
Poor Terry Bruce.
Oh, he fucking altered you, dickhead. Come on. Strafe like a champion. Fuck. Exterminate. I don't know why.
Alright, so here's a question, and I'm wondering if either of you know this.
Okay, this is super
I
fucking
have a
difficult.
medical question, because you've asked plenty of questions.
What's this rash? Sorry.
What do you think this rash is? No, okay,
Take your
so...
pants off slowly.
Okay, so what is the most common form of hereditary heart disease?
Oh shit.
I want to say IHD, but I don't think it is.
What is IHD for?
Ischemic heart disease.
Yeah?
That's the most common one for me. though.
Would you? I would think.
It's
I
the
think
one. It's,
indirectly atherosclerosis
Atherosclerosis
would probably be pretty high on there. So atherosclerosis is essentially just like your arteries aren't very slippery anymore, and they start to clog and.
And there's also an issue with if there's any cracks in the arteries, you start to get thrombus.
Is that
You get
genetic?
thrombus.
Yeah, there are definitely
they
genetic
genetic?
factors that have to do with.
See, I heard about the one where like your heart, the walls of your heart get really thick.
Oh fuck!
That's arterial stenosis.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the one I'd read
So
about.
basically, if it's not treated, and usually what they'll do is they'll put a thing through and actually depends if it's available. It depends if people are able to have it without it being a risk to their overall health. But in lower limbs, they'll put a catheter up there, and that actually gets rid of all the stuff on the side, and then they pull it back out. So it basically gets
This got a lot darker than I expected. Heart disease, people. That's
You're
what it
literally
kills.
just like, what is the most like hereditary heart disease? And like, oh man, I didn't realize this was going to be a serious talk that was dark and shit.
I thought it was gonna be an uplifting story.
Oh,
How to
heart
save
disease.
hearts. How to mend broken hearts.
how to save hearts. Don't eat badly, exercise, and you'll be fine.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Have what is it? No monosaturated
No,
or polysaturated or trans.
But they're all the fun
trans.
fats.
Except you want positive. What is that?
You want fats that are
Low.
You want
Isn't
high.
that high. That's
You
high
want-
lipoprotein. I think
You guys can't even get what type of fat I'm
HDP.
supposed to be eating,
You
right?
want a high density lipoprotein.
it is. HDL.
Rather than a low density lipoprotein, because a high density lipoprotein increases the receptors on the liver that increase the absorption rate of low density lipoproteins. So high density lipoproteins are good cholesterol, LDLs are bad cholesterol, LDLs clog your arteries, whereas the HDLs take those clogs out of your blood.
Okay.
What's a twist?
Does anyone else have any medical questions?
I was gonna say, we
Don't ask us about your rash, because the answer for me is going to be the same as always. It's probably herpes.
because I need pics. I mean, what?
Herpes,
You would not believe how many people
herpes,
outside of work
herpes.
ask me if to look at stings. I'm like,
Coming up next is James and the herpes song.
Look, apparently half the population have some form of herpes.
apparently there was actually
Yeah, there's like
a,
20 different types of herpes.
apparently
Jesus
there
Christ.
is now a gonorrhea superbug.
Yes, there is super gonorrhea.
Which cannot
Which
be
is the
treated,
world's worst
Which cannot
superhero.
be treated with oral antibiotics.
It's a gonorrhea that wears a cape.
Here's you looking in the blood. It's like,
I'm
how
gonna
can
make
you-
you
how can you-
burn.
how can you tell it's gonorrhea? It's got like a giant G on its cape and it's fluttering through your bloodstream.
They're just like. They
Da, da, da,
get a
rash.
They get a urine specimen. And then they like microscope it, and it's just like it's a bunch of middle fingers just with a G and a K. But yeah, so basically,
Oh, you
World's
mother.
lamest superhero power. What's your super ability? Super gonorrhea. You're getting
gonorrhea.
super tested.
It just like makes people fall over because of the burning sensation. It's like, oh!
I haven't peed in 5 years.
Well, it's actually interesting because like people go, oh, it's just an STD, I'll be fine.
Who says that?
Like, well,
My doctor
again,
says that all the time.
You need a new doctor. For the love of God, see a new
But as
doctor.
a
No
sort of-
doctor
as-
should say to you, oh, it's just an STD, you'll be
that's
fine.
sort of,
You've got chlamydia. Hashtag YOLO. It's like, oh, doctor.
you can think about it.
Oh, it's just AIDS. Don't worry about it.
Fuck it up.
That reminds me of the Game Girls, and they were talking about the Doctor Who. It's like, hey, Doctor Who, when's your time? It's like,
I want to remind everyone that this conversation started with an uplifting story.